besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Oge and I focus on sharing insights about relocating, working and living here in New Zealand. Today we are discussing a question that many caregivers have: what is the earning potential for caregivers in New Zealand, and is that salary sufficient to meet living expenses? Make sure to stick around until the end, as I will give you my honest perspective on whether it's truly a good opportunity. Stay tuned. Looking at caregiver salary in New Zealand, the demand for caregivers has been consistently rising due to the country's aging population. If you're thinking about this career path, you might be interested to know that the average pay for caregivers is approximately $26.92 per hour. So if you're working full-time, that translates to around $1,076 per week in New Zealand dollars before tax, of course. As you get experience or obtain relevant qualification, your hourly rate can increase significantly. It's not uncommon for caregivers working in aged care facility to earn between $28 to $32 per hour. Additionally, if you're willing to take on overtime or work during the weekends, that can result in even higher earning. For those working full-time, an annual salary typically ranges from 50,000 New Zealand dollars to $65,000. Another important point to mention is that if you're coming to New Zealand through the accredited employer work visa, you might also receive additional benefits that could include relocation support. Now that we have a good overview of salaries, let's talk about the cost of living in New Zealand. This is a crucial aspect to consider. One of the biggest expenses you will encounter is accommodation. Rent varies quite a bit depending on the city and the size of your home. On average, you can expect to pay anywhere from $350 New Zealand dollars to $700 per week. Cities like Auckland and Wellington tend to be on the pricier side, while small towns offer more affordability rental options. So next, let's look at the grocery cost. For a single person, budgeting for grocery could be around $150 to $250 New Zealand dollars weekly. Families will likely spend more, but shopping at local market can help you save more money. Utility, including electricity, gas and internet, typically cost around $150 to $250 New Zealand dollars monthly. When it comes to transport, a public transport pass in cities would cost you around $140 New Zealand dollars per month. If you own a car, you will need to budget for fuel, insurance, and registration, which can add up. Healthcare is another important consideration. New Zealand has a public healthcare system that is subsidized, though some people chose to opt for private health insurance for extra coverage. To give you a clearer picture, let's consider a quick cost comparison. While your salary might be around $26 to $32 per hour, you may need to weigh that against your rent, groceries, bills, and other expenses. So, is it really worth it to be a caregiver in New Zealand? If you're single, the answer is often yes. With a good budgeting strategy, the salary can cover your living costs comfortably. For example, for families, it does require more careful financial planning, but many caregivers successfully support their household here. Beyond just the financial aspect, there are numerous benefits to working in caregiver in New Zealand that contributes to a good quality of life. For example, New Zealand is known for being a safe country with a laid-back lifestyle. There is a lot of pathway to residency for those looking to settle down long term. Plus, families benefit from free or affordable schooling for their children. Many people also enjoy the great work balance that can come from this job. To conclude, while caregiving in New Zealand may not lead to immense wealth, it does offer stability, career advancement, and the opportunity to create a future in this beautiful country. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe the salary meets the living cost? I would love to hear your opinion, so please feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with anyone you know who might be interested in moving to New Zealand for work. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye.